So today we're going to talk about the CADEX ePill Medical Alert Watch. This watch has 12 alarm medication reminders and allows you also to program in case of emergency information, which we'll go through. Some pieces about this watch to note are that it runs on a watch battery. And if the watch battery needs to be replaced, you actually need to reprogram the entire watch. So keep that in mind. The watch is also not waterproof, so not good for clients that will forget to take it off in case they go swimming or get in the shower with it. So we're going to go through the settings, which include time, alarm, data, and activate. So first we'll show you how to set up the time. So press the mode button until you get to the time phase, which we're already on, and then press and hold the adjust button, which is the button in the upper left-hand corner, until the hour digits start to flash. Once the hour digits start to flash, you can use the forward and reverse buttons, which are on the right side of the watch, to adjust the hour. Make sure that you select PM or AM, and that is dictated by the hour that you're on. You don't actually get to select AM or PM. So there's two sets of numbers for both AM and PM times. Once you've gotten the hour, press mode again to select the minutes, and then press the forward and reverse buttons to select the time in minutes. Once you've selected the minutes, press mode again, and that will bring you to the seconds. Press mode again, it will have you set the year. Use the forward and reverse buttons to put in the year. Press mode again, and you'll be able to set the month. And again, use the forward and reverse buttons to select the month. And then one more time to select the date. And the last time you select mode, it brings you to the format in which you want the watch set. We have it in 12 hours, but you can also do it in 24 hours if you prefer military time. Once you're done, select mode one more time and press adjust to exit the adjustment mode. And the lights will stop flashing, and that's how you know that you've exited. The next part is to set alarms. So press mode twice until you get to alarm bank. Press forward in order to select the alarm that you want to set. And again, there's 12 alarms that you can set. Alarm 1 is specified by the word AL1 in the lower right-hand corner. Press and hold the adjust button until AL1 starts to flash. That means you're in setup mode. If you want to turn this alarm on, press forward, and an alarm signal will appear above AL1. Press mode again to go into the alarm hour setup, and use forward and reverse to set the alarm hour. Press mode again to select the alarm minutes. And once you're satisfied with your time setting, press adjust, and alarm 1 has been set. In order to go back to time, just press the mode button until you reach back to the main screen. There it is. Okay. Now each alarm also has the option to set a text message with each of them, such as take medication or check the mail, things like that. So we're going to set alarm 2 to have a text message. So we're going to press mode until we get to alarm, and then we're going to press forward and reverse until we get to AL2. And then we're going to hold down the adjust button until the alarm flashes. So we're going to again press forward to turn the alarm on, mode to set the hour, mode to set the time or the minutes, and then mode one more time, and it should flash a small cursor in the upper left-hand corner. Now use forward and reverse to cycle through the alphabet, and once you've selected the first letter, press mode again and it will go to the second character. And this is how you can build your personal text message in the upper right of the watch. And so when the alarm goes off, that message will actually flash on the watch. Once you've completed putting a message up there, you would just hold and press the adjust button again. And now it's saved in as alarm 2. Okay. And when an alarm goes off for the person, the alarm will it's actually active for 4 hours unless the user turns it off. And to turn off an alarm, you press either the forward or reverse buttons, which are on the right-hand side of the watch. The next thing we're going to show you is how to enter your data into the watch, your medical alert information. So press the mode button until you see databank on the screen, and then press forward until name or whatever data element you'd like to enter appears. Reverse will bring you back down through the list. Once you select the data element that you'd like to put in, hold down the adjust button. And just like we did with the alarms, to enter text, use the forward or reverse buttons to filter through the alphabet and other characters that are available. To move to the next character, use the mode button until you've put in all of your text. And then press mode to save. The other data that can go into the watch include name, alert, which would be good for a medical condition, allergies, your doctor, contact information, blood type, birthday, insurer, policy, social security number, and credit card number. Of course, these are all optional, and you can fill them in as you would like. To get back to the time display, just press mode again, and you'll exit the feature. Okay, and the main point of this watch is in the event of an emergency, all of that emergency contact information is stored in the watch. So any medical personnel can actually press the alert button on the bottom of the watch and cycle through all of the data that you've placed in there. So that would include their name and their birthday and any allergies that you might have put in there. And that is just a handy feature in case of an emergency. And the last setting we're going to review is the activate. So if you press the mode button until it says activate yes on the screen, this means that all of the alarms are on and they will beep. If you'd like to turn them off because you're going to church or a meeting, press the reverse button or the forward button to toggle to no. When you're in no, all of your alarms are turned off. And that brings us to the end of the CADEX ePill watch.